Kindly close your eyes and we just briefly revisit what we did last time. Connect to your body and prepare the atmosphere. We could call it a spiritual atmosphere for you to do the sadhana. So straight in front of your body, you can invoke a flame or a sound Om and concentrate sensorially. See, even if you fail by doing the right process, that's good sadhana. So concentrate sensorially. Sensorially, as you utter the word, let's say Om, on the farthest point in front, you should hear it, or better still, feel the vibration. Take your attention on the back, the farthest point. Utter the sound Om or invoke a flame until sensorially you hear the sound, feel the vibration, or see the flame. Bring your awareness to the leftmost point, even up to infinite. Invoke a flame or utter a sound. Every second of the sadhana, keep it sensorial. Hear the sound, feel the vibration, or see the flame. Move your awareness to the rightmost side. Utter the sound Om or invoke a flame. Even when your thoughts grip you, if it does, even then you should be able to utter the sound and feel the vibration on the rightmost point. Bring your awareness to the top of your head. Zones and zones are there above. There is nothing to light here. You just open yourself. Try and do the sadhana along with my word. Don't wait for the sentence to get over, understand, and then do. Even if you make a mistake, that's fine. As I utter each word, you start the process. You don't even know how I'm going to end, but start the process. Just alongside, almost no gap. And if what you're doing and if what I'm saying is different, let both exist. You don't have to wait for the end of the instruction, understand and begin. Just spontaneously do the sadhana. Place your awareness at the farthest point below your feet, 1,000 times more depth than where your awareness can reach. In the intermediate ranges, invoke a Om or a flame. And at the farthest point, there is nothing to invoke. Just open yourself to the pure divinity, which is now the center of new creation. Bring your attention to your heart's cave, a secret location which you yourself don't know, and it's kept a secret from your conscious mind. But like the scent that the hunter dog can scent, you know that there is something there where you can't reach, light a lamp or utter the sound Om. We prepare our prana to be fed sufficiently with prana to be able to do the deeper work. Come to your navel region, sit within your navel. Briefly meditate in the cave of your navel. From the cave of the navel, open to the vastness, open to the height. Now, breathe horizontally. It's almost like you're breathing in within the navel, drawing prana from the universe. And you're breathing out in the navel itself. Now breathe from the navel without understanding, do this process from the navel with your in breath. Simultaneously go and above towards your head, top of your head, and simultaneously travel below to your feet. So with your in breath, you begin at the navel. With the in breath, simultaneously a portion of your breath is traveling up to your head, another is traveling towards your feet. And then with the out breath, you begin with one portion of your out breath from top of your head, another portion from the bottom of your feet. And with your out breath, bring your awareness back to the navel. So you will be traveling from the head to your navel, feet to your navel. With the in breath, navel to head, navel to feet. With the out breath, head to navel, feet to navel. You don't have to observe what's going on. The observation will happen by itself. Your entire concentration should be on just moving and being open to the sensorial domain, and then you will feel the breath passing actually through the body sensorially. But if you observe, it will not come. But if you're fully with the breath and open to the sensorial, there's a certain observation that happens by itself. It's more relaxed, more accurate. When you observe, you'll be observing with what is defined as the physical mind. When you're united with the senses and with the breath flow, something will observe by itself, which is more accurate. And we'll come to today's practice. Connect to your body at the substance level. So in your body, you will feel the skin from inside. Now, the way to do it is not by observing, is by touching, which means you take your awareness and place it on the skin. That's a touch. Observation happens by itself at the sensorial realm. But if you try to observe, you will be caught in the physical mind. So it's traveling inside your body with your awareness. Touch the insides of your skin. And it won't be a proper structure like what your body is. In some regions, it'll go a little bit further than what your body is until you feel the touch of the skin. If possible, just flow. Your awareness touches the skin, and you don't have to wait to observe. It'll happen on its own. Just go to the next. We often wait to observe, and it cuts the process. Just flow. Awareness, touch the skin, but actually touch. Keep flowing. I'll be quiet for 5 minutes. Cover your entire body skin. Observation is not important. Touching the skin from the inside with your awareness. That touch is important. The sensation that you're touching is automatic. Your body's experiences will flash. You don't have to observe it. You can be focused on touch. Right now, you're touching the skin. So, any experiences that emerge, if you start observing, it creates entanglements. But if you continue to touch by itself, these inner experiences start loosening up with the pressure of transformation. Now, travel through your head to toe in your own way inside. In each location, touch the space. So even if you go inside your head, you will find a lot of space as if nothing is there. Touch it. And then concentrate on, let's say, the eyes, the jaws, the brain, the skull, and you will get the substance sometimes directly, sometimes you will see some images or a felt sense. Just touch it and continue to flow. There is no need to observe, it'll occur on its own. Touch the space, touch the substance in each part. Touch the substance, whether it appears lit or whether it is appearing entangled and dark. With no preference, just touch the space and the substance and continue to flow. If you have not finished, that's fine. We're just taking a sample. You can continue on the remaining parts during the week. Now take one portion of your body. We're going to go point by point now. Take one portion of your body where a physical difficulty has got attached, or some emotional stuff has got attached, or just that this part is not participating too much in the sadhana. It seems to resist or seems to be closed. Now, simply pay attention. The practice has to be done sensorially. Sensorially, not about observation, but about touching. So take that portion, a small portion, and start touching point by point with your awareness. And perhaps your breath too. Touch, let go. Touch, let go. And slowly travel from the surface to the depth in that part, in the depth of the substance. And sensorially, you will see a difference when you're touching the surface and when you're touching the depth. Not, you don't have to observe, the touch itself will tell you. Point by point, touch in that part from surface to depth now. Every time you're doing the practice, keep an attitude that you're doing it freshly this second. Don't have the sense of continuity. We've been doing the practice for half an hour. I'm trying to build up more. No, just drop that. Every time it's as if you're practicing and you've just begun the practice. Every second of the practice, do it as if you have just begun. And when you need a break, take a break. Now, touch your body on the surface in about 100 different points simultaneously. It won't come, but doing a perfect practice partially is better as it will slowly build up on its own. So keep your awareness on all different points in your body on the surface, 100,000 different points, but you will be able to do it partially. That's good. Now, this would mean that you just do it in a split second. You're not building anything up. You're not going one point I bring and then I try to hold it in another point. That won't come. In a split second, wherever your attention is laying or falling on, just be aware. Now, so what will happen is you're not looking from the mind, the different parts of the body. Wherever your awareness has landed, from that point, you sense inside. So your awareness is distributed across the body. And from that point on the surface, touch the inside and go deeper and deeper into the substance. You're doing overall body now. Overall body from the surface. Go deeper. Wait to get a sensorial sense of touch. And then go into the very depth of your overall body's substance and just touch, touch. Now, look for any points here and there in your body where that point is receiving silence. You're now turning your focus to receiving. You're not looking for whether silence is present in the body. We're not doing that. You're looking for where do you feel in your body, where all do you feel that there is the receiving of silence. And wherever you feel there is a receiving of silence, be present there with the receiving. Focus on the receiving. We don't have to get mesmerized with the silence also if it is there. We are focused humbly on the receiving and we remain with the receiving wherever it is occurring. Move back to touching now. Here and there, intuitively inside your body, whichever organ, whichever part needs to open up, simply take your awareness and breath and touch. And the moment you get the sensation that you're touching, you can stay there if you want, continuing the touching aspect rather than moving on to the observation. Simply stay with the touching and then flow here and there, simply touching the inner parts of the body wherever you wish to. Continue to touch, and certain experiences will open up as images or felt sense. Leave it connected to the consciousness above your head. But you're concentrating on the touch, and as things emerge, or as something is shown to you that is not okay, simply raise it to the above. Raise it to the above simply means that you just offer it with the glance cast upward and continue to touch. Touch, touch, offer, continuing to touch, being with the sensation of touch. And get back to receptivity in this part or any other part, where automatically that point is receiving something from the above, like a joy or a love or light. We don't have to get mesmerized. Our attention need not even go into the phenomenon, but stay with the receiving posture. Wherever there is receiving of something from the above, stay with the receiving. Yes, let go. We are almost at the end of our hour. Quietly chant Om once or twice within the depth of your body and be with the vibrations. It's not the sound alone. Be with the vibrations. You can continue this cycle this week. Touch, offer, being with receptivity. Observation is not so important. Touch. And then what emerges, open it to the above. And wherever you're sensing receptivity, just be there. If you need some more time, you can continue on your own and close the practice whenever you wish.